Channel 247 News Flash. In this very edition, one person has been confirmed dead and scores of people trapped in their homes at Amamoma in the central region following a heavy downpour over the weekend. Nearly 1,000 people who were also affected in the Komenda, Edina, Eguafo, Abirem Municipality are seeking shelter in churches, mosques and school blocks, with more than 100 houses and some major bridges collapsing in the process.
The Roads and Highways Minister Ofori-Atta has revealed plans to develop Tema motorway into a 10-lane highway. The move, according to Mr. Ofori-Atta, demonstrates government's commitment to investing in the country's road networks and ease motor traffic and aid movement on the 19-kilometer highway.
Also, 4 police officers are under service inquiry for passing remarks deemed Islamophobic following the disturbances at the Islamic Senior High School last week. The alleged comment by the on-duty officers who were recording the incident captured on a closed-circuit television screen with a mobile device have since gone viral, sparking uproar among members of the Muslim community.
Travelers to Ghana have called on the Ghana Airport Company Limited and the government to provide an approved medical support system to effectively deal with emergencies at the Kotoka International Airport. The call follows the death of a middle-aged man at the airport moments after arriving in the country from the USA last Friday.
In business, transport fares are expected to go up by some 10% later this week if unionized operators, Ghana Private Road Transport Union and the Ghana Road Transport Coordinating Council are able to get the Transport Minister's approval on this margin of increase. The operators and the Transport Minister, Ofori-Atta, are expected to meet for the second time in the last 5 days at a crunch meeting this Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022.
Ghana has signed a $24.98 million credit facility with the Indian government for the construction of assembling plants to boost the agriculture sector. Signing the agreement on behalf of Ghana, Minister for Finance Ken Ofori-Atta says about 4,500 tractors, 600 backhoe loaders, 6,000 disc harrow and plow, 3,000 power tillers were expected to be assembled in the country annually.
In international news, President Emmanuel Macron was issued an electoral hammer blow in a parliamentary elections when his party failed to secure the needed majority. Mr. Macron's centrist camp claimed 245 seats in the 577-seat National Assembly, short of the 289 needed for an absolute majority. A painful setback for Macron 44, who was re-elected in April, but a triumph for rival Marine Le Pen.
Gustavo Petro, the former mayor of Bogota and ex-rebel fighter, has become Colombia's first left-wing president. Mr. Petro, a current senator, defeated the right-wing construction magnate Rodolfo Hernandez in Sunday's runoff election. Figures show he took 50.5% of votes, defeating his millionaire rival by a close margin of around 700,000 ballots.
In sports, Ghana's 100-meter record holder Benjamin Azamati won the 100-meter race in just his second Diamond League meeting in Paris. Benjamin, who finished fourth in the Oslo Diamond League meeting days ago, ran a time of 10.25 seconds to beat all 7 contenders at the State Challenge despite difficult conditions.
The coveted CAF Awards is set to return on the 21st of July 2022 in Morocco for the first time in 3 years, ahead of the final of Africa's flagship women's competition, Total Energy's Women's Africa Cup of Nations. In line with that, a new category, Interclubs Women Player of the Year, has been introduced following the successful rollout of the Total Energy's CAF Women's Champions League.
And to some entertainment news, Ghana's rising star Black Sherif has hit 100 million streams on Africa's most expensive music streaming and download platform Boomplay. The Kweku the Traveler hitmaker becomes the first Ghanaian artist to reach the 100 million stream milestone in Boomplay after having had a phenomenal run since last year.
Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie has been summoned to appear before Accra High Court to give evidence on a promotion effort by Kantanka Automobile. The rapper, who was due to appear before the court to give an account on a case between Jude Osei and Kantanka Automobile on 13th June 2021, failed to appear before the court, leaving the court with no alternative, hence the order. Well, this is all for today's news update on 247 News.